Located in the small town of Trenton, Georgia, the Southeast Lineman Training Center prepares men and women from all across America for an exciting and dangerous career as a line worker. It's the first day of school for these aspiring linemen, and they're anxiously awaiting their new set of tools, the tools that will be essential throughout the next 15 weeks of training.
No, we'll give it to him, but he's gonna need like a 12. Almost did. You saw that? Round to the right. Diaz. 12, 23, go.
It was kind of like Christmas, but a crazy Christmas. You are getting all kind of new things. You got guys barking at you. Okay, what size you wear? 12. Are you sure? Yeah, I've been wearing 12 for long. I know what size I wear.
Supposed to feel like Lady Gaga.
I don't know how Lady Gaga feels.
Big old boots.
I'm Frank Diaz, 46 years old. I was born in East Los Angeles. I grew up in Pasadena, California. Moved to Michigan in 1999. I was a meter reader for quite a while. My wife's from the Michigan area, and she told me that this might be a good place to have our son come and, as a family, grow together.
Potterville is a small town in Michigan, home to about 3,000 residents.
We're famous for our Gizzard City's restaurant. A gizzard is some part of a chicken that apparently I've eaten it before, per my wife, but I don't recall, and especially never went to a restaurant that just served gizzards. It's in town if you ever want to come try Potterville, Gizzard City. They'll have you. My wife's name is Kamala. We met 22 years ago.
He's the kind of guy that everybody falls in love with. When people first see him, he has this appearance that's intimidating, but he just, he has that open, bubbly, loving personality that he tries to hide sometimes, but I don't know, I saw right through that.
Frank is the most generous person I've ever met. He always does things for other people. He never expects anything in return. In fact, almost never will allow you to return the favor.
He's just a fun guy to be around. People enjoy being around him. He'd much rather be out playing with the kids than sitting around the table, talking politics with the grown-ups. It's who he is. He just enjoys being a kid and having fun.
My dad's my best friend. He's my role model. He's my hero. He's strong, very independent. Our bond is very special, very close. We should have been brothers. We should have been brothers rather than father and son.
Kamala right now is a principal at an elementary school. She's been there 12, 13 years, and she's always making the final decision, and it's tough for her sometimes where she's got to balance and juggle constantly. I really, really want to just take some of the burden off Kamala's shoulders. I needed to find something that was going to actually make my future better. Got a chance one time to climb a pole. It was fun. Did some research, looked at a couple different schools. I saw SLTC and came down, visited the campus. Was nervous, but said, hey, only got one shot.
He always provides for his family. Always sets the example, shows what it means to go outside the box in his comfort zone. And by doing something like SLTC, you ask yourself, how can you be better? How can you do something crazy like that, But seeing him do it, motivates you to always keep that in mind.
Long one goes on top, the short one goes on the bottom. Okay, now, give you a little heads up on that third belt loop.
We were all there thinking, okay, we're getting gifts, but are they happy gifts? Are they going to be gifts of sorrow? Are they going to cause us discomfort? Then we found out which our circle was. What does PC stand for? Pole circle. Oh, okay, now I got it. I'm PC 11. I'm pole circle 11 because I didn't know what PC stood for.
Okay, a little more about me. Cody Alton. Been a lineman now going on, I can't even remember, 16 years. I don't like back talking. All right, that's one thing, just respect. I'm gonna be rough on you. A little corrective criticism, old joke, cut up. Anybody got nicknames? Anybody got a nickname?
Some people call me Chicago, but
Chicago?
Yeah.
You're from California.
I know, but it came out saying Bears.
Well, I've seen you Bears.
It runs deep.
You
in
ain't
my
like
blood.
a 49ers? Or?
I like the blue and orange. I think my mom said one of my first words was Bears and not Mom, and just no other football team. I mean, I guess a dream of mine would be if I could one day run across the field carrying their flag. That would be awesome. Bear down. That's all there is to it. There's no other team. It's the one team for me.
You're not lineman yet now. You'll realize that, right?
Yeah.
You want to be. In this job, if you don't listen, guys, or pay attention to instructions, or if you don't hear something, don't ask your buddy, stuff can go bad real quick. So that's what this is for inside the circle. Now, at any given time, if you think this ain't for you, this is not for everybody. Okay, we are not furry, long tails and claws on our damn hands and feet. We weren't built to do this shit. You gotta teach yourself.
Yeah, I got a question.
Yeah, what's up?
Who are we? Pole circle 11 what?
Blue Bandits.
Blue Bandits.
You will have to earn that little sticker.
I understand that. I just wanted to know what I was supposed to be trying to earn.
This little rope right here, you're gonna learn to hate this. All right? You cannot be caught without this at any time. Some of y'all grocery shop down here, I catch you in the grocery store without it. The only way it is safe, all right, for not. Y'all hear those 3 words? What'd I say? For a knot.
Yeah, he gave us the rope, and that was kind of something we had to have with us at all times. I ended up wearing it around my neck as a necklace.
You drop it, it's mine. A lot of people think, that's silly. What it does, it teaches y'all to keep up with stuff. So we good on that? Yes, sir.
I think they want people to know it's not a game. If you're coming to do this, you gotta come correct. It's just nerve-wracking for me. I'm just totally out of my bubble. I'm more of like, I go to work, come home, do what I gotta do, pop on the Xbox or the PS4, I'm happy. So this is totally just like, woo, wide awake now and ready to go.
One, two, three, 5. 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 7. 1, 2, 3, 8. 1, 2, 3, 9. 1, 2, 3, 6.
If there is a fundamental skill for linemen, it's climbing. Our students must learn sound technique from the beginning or face the consequences. The stakes are simple. Learn or fall.
Get it figured out, Pop?
Yeah, seeing.
Yeah. Looks like you got everything done right. Work that thing back and forth like that is. Try to get that thing moving. All right. Now lay back. All right. Barely pull up and just pull this rope right there. There you go. See that? You bring it up and roll your toes, the knee automatically goes out. It's a natural reaction.
Linemen use equipment called gaffs to climb. Gaffs are L-shaped pieces of strong metal attached to the body at the ankle and calf. Gaffs allow linemen to spike their own footholds into utility poles as they make their way to the top.
They said you're gonna have some muscles that you didn't know were there. Yeah, I'm starting to find out where they're at. Don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna learn and I'm gonna get it.
Off the ground. Don't put your feet on the ground at all times.
Instructor Cody Alton has been at this longer than some students have been alive. He knows that sometimes you have to let students make mistakes in order for them to learn.
Remember, don't be scared.
My name's Kenneth Leonard. They call me Chase. I'm from Camden County, St. Mary's, Georgia, and I'm 18 years old.
St. Mary's is a small coastal city located on the southeast coast of Georgia, home to less than 20,000 people.
Chase was a special kid all the way. He was the only child because I could not have any more children. He has this characteristic of myself, but he doesn't get in a rush too much. He's very relaxed, reserved. Now, on the other hand, if he feels that he is being threatened or his family, he's more like, hey, that's one thing you don't do. Family comes first.
Family's everything. If you don't have family, you don't have nothing. We stick together very close.
They call me Nat Wilson there. I'm the dock master at the waterfront, Lang's Marina. Chase is my great-grandson. We're close. He likes fishing. Anywhere he go, he likes to find some water.
Every day that I can go fishing, I'll go fishing. If I couldn't fish, I don't really want to be in the town. I love fishing, freshwater, saltwater, any type of water. It's in my blood. I love it.
Oh yeah, I hit a honey hole. I hit a honey hole just then.
Well, it's kind of good because the baby will stay home, so it's kind of like us time. So we'll go out there maybe 10:30. I'll help him carry all the things. I'll shine the light, help pick up the shrimp. Well, I'm his child's mother, and our relationship is good. We make it work for the baby.
Chase's daughter was born prematurely at 6 months. Faced with new responsibility and encouraged by the support of his family, he turned to line work for a career that would provide for his growing family.
It was a pretty scary time for him, but I kept saying, I said, son, you're a father. I'm your mother. I can't teach you how to be a man, but I can only steer you in the right direction of being a civil human being in this country.
I wanted to become a lineman so I could make something work for my daughter, have to make something shake for her. I'm kind of happy to where life has brought me so far. I don't regret a minute of it, but if you're trying to make a career, if you're trying to do something for yourself, this is not where you want to be.
For Chase, I think he's trying to find himself. A man left on his own, he can find himself, he can find his way. For family, it'd be kind of hard on his mom, his grandmother, you know, his baby mother, or even his child. But for him, I think it's better for a man to go off somewhere and kind of not have that support, because now you know that you have to get it, and you have no one there that, you know, is gonna baby you, or, you know, it helps you grow up.
Take your time. Nice little comfortable steps. There you go. Lock it out. There you go. Lock your knee. Lock her all the way back. There you go. That's a good lock. Take your time and learn it, okay?
Right, left, right, left. Hands up, look. Don't touch it.
Learning to set your gaffs correctly is fundamental to safety. Unfortunately, it also does not come easily to beginners.
What the hell? Every time I look over, your hands.
Hold this right here. Put your hands up there and push yourself away. There you go. Now put your feet in. Push it. Push your hand. There you go. There you go. Now put your gas in. That sucks, don't it? That's why we want to cut out. There you go. Whoa. Okay. I was gonna let you climb in and figure out. There's something wrong with your gas. That's why you're cutting out of that. Can you tell me what it is? Nah, it ain't confused. Look at everybody else. What do their pads look like? Notice how we got this big C pad up there? Where's yours at?
Behind your calves right there. That makes it need to be on your shins. You climb a lot better. Just swap them around. I seen you do that when you put them on. I figured I'd let you climb and slip a little while. Lesson learned, right? That's why you're slipping, your gas out of position.
Crazy, I had on my gas wrong, but I fixed it, so it got better. Pretty easy, though. I like what I'm doing.
Frank and Chase have made progress and gained some confidence. But is it enough to see them through their next challenge? A day has passed, and Frank and Chase are feeling pretty solid climbing up to 5 feet. But the SLTC instructors are not finished with this challenge just yet.
If you drop the ball, if anybody drops the ball, if that damn ball touched the ground for any reason, you might as well just say, damn it, hit the ground, go back up, we'll try it again.
The game is simple. If you drop the ball, you climb.
For our first 5 weeks is basically in the pole circles. We're honing the climbing skills, which, believe it or not, is the easiest part of line work. Between week 2 and week 3, that's our version of Hell Week. That's when us instructors here are really starting to push and getting them ready to go to the top of the pole.
Coming along better, but at first I didn't really like it. The shaking of the poles kind of scared me a little, but you just have to get kind of used to it and trusting all your equipment.
It's kind of hard that first day, can they do this or are they not going to be able to do it? It's kind of hard to tell on that first day. It really starts showing about day 3 or 4 if you got something you can work with or if you got something that probably needs to find something else to do. Young guys, especially fresh out of school and so forth, they haven't made any challenges yet. They're still a little bit green to the world. You get your older guys that have been out there, especially, Pop. He's worked jobs. He's had to work to get where he's at. He knows the challenge that's ahead of you, and he tries to do something like this. He's pretty much put all his chips on the table. He knows he's got to make his counter. He's probably going to have another chance at another career anywhere else. He's just wasted his time.
Thank you, sir. What, for the chicken or
for the pops, yeah. I'll embrace it.
You ain't got a choice.
I know. They call me Pops. They're not my kids, but I'll watch over them right now. My son's older than a lot of them. That's why I was like...
You told me I looked older.
Older.
Can you even grow facial hair? And you're questioning my masculinity and you can't even grow a damn beard?
Cody and I banter well. He sees I'm dedicated, I'm trying. But, maybe I'm a little late in life doing something this extreme, but, he knows I'm not gonna quit.
All right, we ready now? Everybody got picked? All right, up, down.
Nearby on the main campus, students Robert and Fabian are earning their own confidence on the poles.
They're just throwing the ball around, trying to get comfortable up there, learning how to use their feet, sway side to side, build their confidence up, finding out what they can do. We teach them to keep their legs locked out, and that's the right technique. We teach them that's what keeps them on the pole. Well, we're trying to push them a little bit.
Come on, South, get down there. Come on, baby. Reach for it. Reach for it.
It's hard to kind of just get yourself to do it, but man, when those instructors are on you, you got to give it your all,
Find out what you can do up there. You ain't gonna find out if you don't move around. Oh!
You kind of just got to go for it and not think twice about it. I was just like up there like, okay, here goes nothing. If I fall, I fall.
Hey! Hell, baby! If they're thinking, I need to get around the pole in 4 steps instead of 8 steps, they're not thinking about their gaffes, and it builds confidence. Once they're flying around the pole, they make it look easy once they get out in the field. Give me that ball back. I like for the guys to be competitive, to push one another. They see somebody else doing good, that kind of makes them want to do better.
Well, he's throwing them pretty far off, and that's on purpose. I just automatically think if I know I can't get it, I just don't reach for it.
Come on, Self, get that. Here we go. If you don't attempt, get a finger on this ball, everybody's going to do it down up. Hey, you got it? You better fly after it. Hey! That's better. His confidence not where it needs to be. Just trying to open him up a little bit. Again, trying to get him out of that shell. Get after it! Hey, that's all I'm asking you to do right there is attempt. Come on, Don't get that ball. Found out that you can't go nowhere.
Right, you ain't falling. Get it. You got it. Do what you gotta do to get it. Come on.
Everybody down up. You stay right there, Phil. He's still on first gear, and I'm trying to get him to go to the next gear. I might have to piss him off, to get him there, but, if that's what I got to do, that's what I'll do.
It's becoming abundantly clear that the Self family name is not going to earn Robert any favors at SLTC.
It's a different kind of fear of heights, which I don't have a fear of heights, but I have pretty rough anxiety, and it was learning how to trust your equipment, knowing that you will fall eventually, but you're going to be taught.
Doing all those exercises and all those practices kind of got you ready for the top, I would say. I really, when I got up there, I was like, okay, it shakes a little bit, it's a little wobbly, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be,
We almost run this in a boot camp style. Our job in the first few weeks is really just to push them to their limit, take them to their breaking point and see if we can push them past it and see how they respond to that and if they answer the call. You've got to perform or it's time to get out.
The students have their first steps under their belt, but the stakes are only getting higher.